Hello, welcome to stage 5 of your final project, which is where you're going to actually bring together your community action plan. Now, this is really going to be a culmination of the literature review that you've done, the interviews that you've carried out, and from there you have really defined a challenge, saw what the literature says about the issue, you've visited the community, you interviewed people about the issue, and from there you kind of you know what direction you need to go, or the city or the community development organizations, they need to go to actually solve this issue. And here, this is your opportunity this week to bring voice to those solutions. Also demonstrate that the challenges are there and they're real and they're large and they need to be addressed. And really, this is your opportunity to put forth recommendations on how to solve that issue, how to move forward on that this community challenge, utilizing the tools of community development. And doing that, to make the plan sustainable, we want you to also use those community assets that you've mapped and see how you as an individual or the public agencies responsible or the community organizations can all come together to try to address that community issue that you have that you've been researching. So if it's transportation, how could the public, nonprofit, and civil service sectors come together to address this issue? If you're talking about housing, how can the public, nonprofit, community organizations come together to address this issue? And you know, with this is somehow you can use your creativity in this, because just because there's an issue there and maybe some people have been working on it, because it remains a challenge does not mean that all of the ideas and all of the really explanations on how to address this issue have been put forth. Okay, so don't be afraid to think of new ways of looking at this issue and trying to bring various stakeholders together to address this challenge. So for example, I know in many Chicago neighborhoods there's a challenge of vacant lots. What the city, one example is what the city has been doing, and they're not the only city to do this, is purchase those vacant lots and then sell them to community organizations who then go ahead and build that house. And they have some community members help in the building of that house, and then they'll give that house to community members at a low interest loan. And that's just one example. You can also find examples of how the city is working with other community groups to address crime, say for example with peace circles, or really there are a host of ways that you can develop this community action plan. So yes, I look forward to seeing what you have submitted. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out to your instructors. Thank you.